Welcome to the On The Go podcast, guys. I'm so happy to be back. Thank y'all so much for the love y'all showing us. But I'm Jimmy. I'm here with Ezra, Tyler, and Chris. And we about to get
What's
into this. How y'all
happening?
doing, guys?
Good,
Good,
brother. How
man.
y'all boys doing?
Living the dream, dog. Living the dream.
Slow
bro.
motion like the bottom of the ocean, dog.
Chris with these sayings, bro.
This
Man,
man.
I don't know if he got a list of sayings that he rehearsed before we start every show.
He got to, bro.
Hey, look,
Hey,
my note card. Got my note card.
Got his note cards ready, bro.
oh no, he was
Whipping-
studying. Oh,
Y'all
Whipping-
think I'm studying them
man.
bitches empty like a motherfucker.
Oh, what?
Bruh.
Shit.
Man, look, guys, man, look, a lot of great things happened over the weekend. Before we get into the business of the show, we just want to say thank y'all so much for showing love to On The Go podcast, bro. We're going absolutely crazy insane on YouTube right now, and we just can't thank y'all enough for the love that y'all are showing us. So on behalf of the team, thank y'all, guys, and keep that shit coming, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, look, guys, we got to get into some sports today, obviously, but let's get into this first deal right here, right? I want to talk about this. The Pro Bowl was today, right?
This weekend.
Well, this weekend, because
Not
now
this
it's like
weekend.
it's a Pro
It's a
Bowl
whole-
weekend now.
It's a whole
Right.
weekend.
So the Pro Bowl is kind of like trying to be like the All-Star weekend. So now you got the Pro Bowl weekend, right? So guys, did y'all have any chance to take a look at any of the Pro Bowl festivities over the weekend?
Nope.
A little bit.
A little bit. Well, today they played a flag football game as their Pro Bowl game, AFC versus NFC. And yes, I watched it. But what are y'all thoughts on the new Pro Bowl format, bro?
What's different other than these games? Because I mean, they show more effort doing that than they do in the actual game that they was playing.
That's facts. They having fun. They definitely having fun, bro.
But at the same time, it's probably better though. I mean, it might not be better for the fans, but for them, come on, you think some of them went through some of them went through a whole season. They played every game, plus the ones whose teams made the playoffs. Well, All-Star game, do you really want to go out there and give your all for it? I mean, you getting what, an extra 50, 50, 75K? Like, they're not trying to go all out for that. So the little games is entertaining for them. It's camaraderie, all that good stuff. So is it going to stick? More than likely, yes, it will. Will the actual, like, game come back with pads and all that? Yeah, who knows? To be determined.
To be determined. To be determined.
Yeah.
Ez, what about you, bro? How you feel about this new format?
I might have watched a hot 2 minutes of the whole weekend stuff. Like,
Come on, man.
I'm for real. Like, they was talking about, oh man, the dodgeball game, and I was like, well, what they talking about? Sure enough, they had dodgeball on, I guess Friday night or whatever it was. And then today, hey, I play flag football, so I enjoy going, play it and do that stuff. But
Right.
I ain't paying to watch no NFL dudes play flag football. Like, you might as well just have me out there, and
talk.
showing off or something. Like, I mean, I get it though from like the points that Tyler said. Like, this ain't like the MLB or the NBA where you can go out. I mean, yeah, you can get hurt in any sport,
True.
but the chances of you suffering like a significant injury, basically playing pickup basketball or pick up baseball are very slim, I think, compared to like football. And
Very.
there have been times when, like Tyler says, the end of the season, all these guys are tired anyway, right? And some of these guys just lost last week, missing out on the Super Bowl. You really think they want to come to the Pro Bowl and play?
And show out.
Yeah. So, and I mean, we've seen cases where like folks have like gotten hurt and it impacted their off season or impacted like when they could, start training camp. Like I remember Drew Brees' first year in New Orleans, he went to the Pro Bowl, fucked up his shoulder again, and he had to have another surgery. Like, so I'm sure that some of these, owners and fans, the last thing they want to do is see a franchise player like a Justin Jefferson or you know, a Tyreek Hill, somebody like that, get hurt,
Mm-hmm.
basically playing a pickup game. You know, and I think with this being at the end of the season, I don't know if it has that much appeal. Whereas like the NBA All-Star Weekend, it's an event, it's mid-season. You know,
It's a
it's like a
halfway
real
point.
break it's like a real break for some of these players, right? Same thing with the MLB All-Star game. You have a break. It's a week. You know, the game is competitive. I think the MLB is I don't know if it's still like that, but the winner of the game would clinch home field advantage for their league's team in the World Series. So they're playing for something, you know, so it's still entertaining to watch to an extent. But I mean, you know, from a business standpoint, this is probably the best way to go. You know, because when they in pads, you know, you think Von Miller trying to go 100% and tear his ACL or something, you
Absolutely
know,
not.
just to try to, yeah. So
And you and
I
you
think it's
and you
best to
think
do it
that
like that.
you think any of them can do anything half speed with pads on?
No.
Like,
Nah. You just in that mode. When you got your armor on, you in that mode, bro.
I mean,
Yeah, and as
unless they
long as
play
they're
the
getting
game
their
and
incentives and getting the, you know, like the bonuses that Tyler was talking about, technically you still get those bonuses because you're, you know, a Pro Bowl player. So, you
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
know, as long as those folks still getting them checks for going, you know, good for them. But it's about as good as you know, the
I
NFL
will.
could do. Now, I have seen an idea where somebody tried to say instead of the Pro Bowl, you have the two worst teams in the league play each other for the first pick. I thought that was a dope idea.
Hey, that would be amazing. I would love to see that. Could you
that'd be
Like,
imagine?
fire.
Could you imagine the Texans being like, "Fuck you, Lovey. We're about to beat the Chicago Bears, and we're gonna get this first round pick no matter what." You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, I actually like that idea. I don't know why that hasn't been a thing yet.
That would be
Well, because it's
amazing.
an extra game, I guess, you know, safety again. But I think that would be
Yeah.
dope as hell. You have, you know, obviously, I don't know if it's going to be the best looking football, but man, you know,
Hey, bro, time out though. How can you convince a team that, like, let's say your team sucked this season, right? You're the two worst teams in the NFL. How can you go about convincing a team to suit up for the number one pick in the draft, and probably half of those players may not even be there next season? Like, why am I even doing this for you right now? You know?
but, you know, on the flip side, if you're a decent player,
Some
and
paper.
this could be your last game to, you
That's
know,
true.
try to
That's
get an
true.
extra dollars before you hit free agency, you know.
That's facts. That's facts.
Hey,
That's true. That could
hey,
improve your free agency stock.
if the NFL say, hey, if the NFL had the money to say, hey, every player on the team get $1 million for playing in this game, I bet you they will play.
Yeah, you
An
could give them
extra
an incentive
million,
for that. Yeah.
even for the dude, even for the fourth string running back,
A
I bet
guaranteed
they'll
pack.
hold a
Mm,
guaranteed million.
mm.
Hey,
Yeah.
they'll play, and it'll
Hey,
be entertaining, and they'll be out there
hey,
trying
bro.
to win.
NFL be like, y'all got a guaranteed million to split. You know, they were like, y'all can split that $1 million. Y'all gonna split that. Not each of y'all get a million.
Shit.
God, dog.
That is,
God, dog. Hey, but this what hey, I'll be honest though. I watched a good bit of the Pro Bowl game today, the flag football game. One important thing to note:
yes.
Geno Smith looks really good. I know they were just in shorts, and I know they just had a flag on, but goddamn it, Geno looks real good, and he gonna get paid. The second thing I want to say, the tight ends legit ran wreck shop in this game. And probably the highlight of the weekend was the kick, punt, and long snap, tic tac toe game. That was interesting to see. So definitely some good stuff to check out there if you're into the new festivities in the NFL as regards to the Pro Bowl, bro.
Have no idea what Jimmy's referencing with that kick punt and stuff. I have
Bro,
no idea.
so all right, so look, so they had the punter, the long snappers had a big screen on the board. They were playing tic tac toe, and they had a big ass screen. The long snappers are like, I don't know, maybe 20 yards away or some shit like that, and they had to long snap the ball and hit, the X, hit whatever it was, and it would be like X for the AFC, O's for the NFC. And if you got three in a row, then you won points for your
Gotcha.
respective conference. So it was pretty neat.
Hey, hey, I ain't gonna lie. That probably was entertaining because it's already hard as hell to snap the ball in between your legs.
Right.
Imagine doing that without being able to see the target. That just shows how
You could see the target. It was just you gotta like look down and be like, all right, I should be aiming over here, and you launch that
that's what
mug.
I'm saying. Like, so you could see it in
That took
between your
real
legs,
skill.
but you still, you gotta show, you gotta show real skill for that.
Kudos to the NFL for that. Kudos.
And then they should and then to add to that, they should with the kickers, they should do tic tac toe with the kickers. Put like a thing up with the goalposts and start at like I don't know, like make it a 45-yard field goal and let them try to
That'd be nice.
aim to get 3 in a row.
That would be nice. I'm not trying to beat a dead horse here, but guys, this year the starting quarterbacks and the only quarterbacks that played in the Pro Bowl game was Geno Smith and Tyler Snoop Huntley. Very interesting
And
to see. I thought I would never see
and
something
that's
like
another reason. No disrespect to either one of them, bro. And I know that stadium was full today, bro, but nobody paying money to go see them two dudes,
that
dog.
stadium was
Respectfully.
packed, boy. That
It
stadium was
was.
Like,
packed.
I'm
at
with
least
Jen.
at least in the NBA All-Star game, man, you get to go see LeBron, you get to go see Chris Paul,
Steph
all those
Curry gonna
guys.
be there.
You know it.
Right. Like, yeah, that's a tough look, man.
Yeah.
not
John
this year
Morant,
though.
Giannis, Kevin Durant.
Babe, but
You about to see them guys.
kudos to Tyler Huntley. Keep getting them
True.
checks, bro.
Keep getting them checks, bro. He
Good for
looked
you.
pretty
Getting the
good too,
checks,
bro.
bro.
He looked
Yeah.
pretty good.
I'm sure that extra paper look good in his bank account because he getting paid, but he not getting Lamar Jackson paid.
Tyler Huntley was probably like that meme, but the black girl with the glasses, like me,
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Oh,
I'm on today,
you talk about the
yeah,
chick from Blackish. The little chick from
yeah.
Black.
Like, okay,
Like me,
thanks.
I'm going to the Pro Bowl. Okay.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts, man. So look, sticking pretty much in this NFL realm, bro. One little thing that I do want to kind of bring up. It wasn't on the show notes, but it literally just hit my mind, bro. Where do y'all think Derek Carr is going? Because they played in Las Vegas was where the Pro Bowl was at, and they kind of asked him during the week, like, he was like, this is the best I've ever thrown. If I'd have thrown like this, I probably would still be here. So
Right.
where do y'all think Derek Carr is going?
That's a tricky situation with his contract.
Right.
Was it something like the 15th is it's fully guaranteed, but it's something real tricky with his contract. I've been hearing all kind of teams, obviously the Saints. Hell, the 49ers might be on that list now since TB12 retired.
49ers
Hell,
better not be on that list.
the whole NFC South is probably on that list. Like, let's just say it.
I know we are.
Hey,
All four teams gonna
that's
be
real
looking for a
shit. The whole
quarterback.
NFC South is probably on that list. If I'm New York, I would have made this deal 3 days ago.
Absolutely.
This is if I'm the Jets, this is a no-brainer for me. Like, I don't know how they have not gotten this deal done yet. Like, Derek Carr is an immediate upgrade in that quarterback room, and I know, everybody loves them some Mike White, and he brings that excitement sometimes. But Derek Carr is what they need.
Mike White
they
is to
got
the
weapons.
Jets
They
what
got a
Tyler
good team.
Heineke is to the Washington Commanders. Let's just be honest.
Say that again.
Mike White is to the Jets what Taylor
Yes.
Heineke
Every
is to the
time this
Washington
dude
Commanders.
starting, everybody get hype. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's time, man." If I'm the Jets, I would have made that call like 2 days ago.
It's time. It's time for y'all to sit y'all ass down and get a real quarterback.
No,
That's what it's time for.
But
the curtains.
Like Tyler said, I mean, there's been a lot of connection between the Saints and Carr.
Right.
And just speaking from a fan's point of view, I have no problem with Derek Carr being our quarterback, but I'd be damned if we trade for him and we got to pay him money. I'll wait till he gets cut, and then we can sign him. Because, we just got a damn first-round pick back. Ain't no way in hell we about to ship that shit off for Derek Carr. I'm sorry.
Way. Ain't no way.
Wait till he get cut. Because, the clock's ticking. They got till the 15th. Or all that money is due. And I don't – I mean, frankly, if I'm Derek Carr, unless I get to pick where I'm going, man, just cut me so I can go do my little visits and talk to folks.
That's real.
Hey, I was really hearing. This might have been Thursday or Friday. Like we might hear some before the 15th.
I
Like
hope.
he might have a landing spot before the 15th. Now they didn't give out give out a list of teams or anything. They just said, don't be surprised if this happens before the 15th. So the 15th is in 10 days, so we're gonna see.
I mean, we're probably missing some teams. Like we just talked about. Well, I don't know if Washington would do it.
Dude, the Colts need a quarterback.
The Colts, yeah.
The Jets need a quarterback.
I think the Titans should
absolutely
take a call and see.
There's no way the Titans are waking up. If I'm the GM of the Titans, there's no way I'm waking up in the morning and say I'm good to move forward with Malik Willis.
No.
This might sound crazy.
Like that.
But if I'm Pittsburgh, I might pick up the phone and see what's happening.
That's crazy. Pickett is nice, boy. Pickett is nice, boy.
All right. Well, when you edit the show, I want you to put his stats somewhere on here, and we can see how nice them stats are because they not.
He was a rookie, bro.
Yeah,
I know he's a rookie, but I'm just throwing it out there. You got
Derek Carr's a win now move for a team like the Steelers.
Hold on. You got Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, and Joe Burrow in your division.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's facts.
You want to compete with the division? Yeah, okay. I see where you're going with that.
All right.
Hell, you
stop cursing me out, bro. You're right.
I'm not cursing you out, bro. I'm just saying, like, and what you could do is you could really like finesse it. You send Pickett back to Oakland in the trade. That way you ain't got to give up a first round pick or something like that. Maybe add Pickett and something else.
All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all if which teams would y'all say could pick up the phone in the morning, have everything, pick up the phone in the morning and call and make a trade for him? Which teams do y'all think would,
The Jets need to pick up the phone. Like I know Jimmy mentioned the Colts and they should be right behind him.
Yeah.
How the Jets have not done this yet is baffling to me.
They waiting on Aaron Rodgers, dog. Telling you.
I get that.
That's dumb.
I get
because Nathaniel Hackett is now their offensive coordinator. Who is he? Aaron Rodgers, offensive coordinator in Green Bay. The Jets are waiting.
Well, I guess the best way to put it is the Jets need to address the quarterback situation one way or another. You got Garrett Wilson, you got Breece Hall, you got Elijah Moore, you got weapons, you got a good young defense. Fix the quarterback situation. You can't draft one. You've whiffed on the last two, so figure something out. Don't waste the window.
Who thought it was a good idea to draft Zach Wilson? Like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and draft this kid from BYU. I know he's a project, but I think we can make it work. And then hire a defensive court. Really?
Oh my God! There were a lot of people raving about Zach Wilson, like
how
good he was.
They were.
I mean, I didn't agree with it. I said it. I was like, he reminds me of Johnny Manziel. He just happens to play in Utah. I was not a fan of him. The guy, taking 10-step dropbacks, chucking it up to whoever,
10-step
running around.
Not 5, 10.
10.
No, I'm for real, man. But
at BYU,
there was a lot of people that thought he was like a sure thing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, BYU is a wild place.
That gave me real Jared Goff vibes.
Hey, don't disrespect Jared Goff. That's disrespectful. Jared Goff is a serviceable quarterback. Zach Wilson is not. Let's be fair.
You got a point there.
Let's be fair.
Okay. I'm sure Jared Goff's numbers was way better than Zach Wilson.
Bro, plus Jared Goff played in the Super Bowl too. He legit took a team to the Super Bowl. I know Gurley was balling, but somebody had to throw those passes. And Goff was throwing some nice passes that year they went to the Super Bowl.
Okay. This
I'm gonna let you take it back. A
Josh Rosen vibe.
Bam. There you go. I'll give you that.
There we go. I came back. All right. Redeem myself with that.
Redeem so. I'll give you that.
What?
Hey, bro. Vibes. All vibes. Man, what's good, fellas? What's good, bro?
Vibes all day long, my
Pop my
boys.
collar on you, stank bitches.
Hey, man, what a great way to transition to our next topic, bro. I just wanted to get the vibes going. But look, fellas, we got to hop into some NBA, dog. Before the weekend started, Kyrie Irving requested a trade from the Brooklyn Nets, right? So everybody was like, obviously he's going to LA. Obviously he's going to LA. And literally 5 minutes after I dropped the show notes, this Negro got traded to the Dallas Mavericks. So I pose this question to you, man. How far can this Mavs team go with Kyrie? And how does Kyrie help elevate Luka? Fellas, the floor is yours.
I'm going out on a limb on this one.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Ooh.
I don't think him and Luka gonna work.
Damn.
I don't think it's gonna work because they both need the ball. Like Luke, I don't know. I just feel like I know Kyrie's played with other guys that need the ball, but you go into Luka's team. He's been that team since he got drafted to that team. He's done everything from ball handling, scoring with that team, and you're the new guy there. I don't see Luka coming in here like, hey, you're not finna take my shots, you're not finna take my touches. So it might work out, but he's obviously gonna help the team, but I don't see it, man. I don't see Kyrie being a ball distributor for 35 minutes a game and scoring 20 a game while Luka's scoring 35 plus. Like, I don't see it. That's just my opinion.
Well, anybody else would love to chime in?
Tyler, I disagree with you. I think it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna win a title, which is what I'm sure they were thinking with doing this, but like that's one thing about basketball, and this is just my opinion. You can put a lot of random folks together and the shit works. Like you can make it work if you got the right coach. Like if you can just scheme it up right, like I think you can make anything work in basketball, damn near anything. Let me say that. I don't know if this makes it makes Dallas better, right? But I mean, to be honest, Luka was carrying them to like Western Conference Finals and all this other stuff by himself. Now you got Kyrie there. If they like click, they got a chance. Now, Denver could easily. They got to click, but it's basketball, so it's a lot. It can be easy. If that's just my opinion. I feel like in basketball, you can kind of make things work on the fly, and that's just my thought.
The only way I've really seen it work is whoever got the high hand that night, they just keep feeding him the ball, and the other one's cool with it because he's knocking down shots, and they either making a comeback or they winning.
Well, the good thing about both of them is like they both can shoot, they both can play off the ball. So like they're both ball dominant, but Kyrie is a good passer. Like he gets assists. Luka gets assists. He's getting triple doubles damn near every other. Yeah. So, I think you can make it work between those two. I just don't think the roster as a whole is enough. Like they just don't have
there you go.
If they didn't have Luka, this would not be a good basketball team.
There you
go. Luka is just so great. He makes the shit work.
Krystian?
Yeah, I was about to say to E's point about them not having that depth on the roster. With Kyrie going into this situation, does he bring help? Sure. Can he create space and more opportunity for Luka? Sure, of course. I believe that's what's going to happen. Is it enough? And can those two do it together? Go all the way by themselves together? Because, at the end of the day, it's really a team effort. You got to have a surrounding cast. Those two guys can't really carry the load. Although we, like he just said, Lucas carried them pretty far by himself, but he's only gotten them so far by himself. You know what I'm saying? To that point, he does need help. With Kyrie coming, will that be enough help? I think it's gonna be help, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
Yeah, the Mavs made this move like they're one player away, and they're not one player away.
So look, let me say this. I want to preface everything before I speak. I'm a LeBron fan, but I find myself being engaged in everything Lakers. So I'm just gonna adopt that I'm a Lakers fan. So let's just preface that. I'm a Lakers fan, okay?
He is a bronze sexual.
I am a bronze sexual. As a matter of fact, I am El Capitan of the LeBron sexuals, okay?
Le General.
Le General, you dig? So I wanted Kyrie to go to the Lakers. I wanted that wholeheartedly because I look at this Lakers team. Yes, they might be under 500. Yes, they got their problems, their issues, whatever it might be. But the West is so freaking wide open this year, dog. So wide open. There's not a single team in the West that I would say, well, this team can't be beat. Everybody thought it was Utah in the beginning because those young cats got out to a crazy run. Now they've regressed to the mean. Memphis, ever since Ja Morant came out and said that they ain't scared of nobody, all they worried about is Giannis. They've been a sub 500 team ever since then. This is the year when anyone can win in the West. And I'm going to be honest, Luka looked damn good last year with Jalen Brunson on the court. It took a lot of the offensive load off of him and allowed him to be fresher down the stretch. The problem with that is, okay, you replace Jalen Brunson with Kyrie Irving. That's great. We can work with that. But you gave up Dorian Finney-Smith and Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie is a starting point guard in the NBA, can score. But Dorian Finney-Smith, this dude is a legit defensive player of the year last year, if I'm not mistaken. Like, that's wild. So now you lose a defensive-minded wing. And in the NBA, a wing is like gold, bro. Like, that's gold in the NBA. So now you lose a defensive-minded wing, a starter, and you put Kyrie into your starting lineup. Who's going to play defense now? That's the only thing I'm saying. Like, who's going to play defense, dog?
That's a good question.
That's a good point.
You know, I'm just being real. Like, yes, offensively, y'all are like potent. But when it's coming down to defense, them boy about to bend y'all over.
Oh, bro, them two Kyrie and Luka can easily give you a 60, 70 point together just by them two alone.
But they going to give up 85.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, if you depending on Tim Hardaway Jr. to do some stuff, I mean, he's not a defensive guy. He'll put up 20 though.
My brother in Christ, run that shit by me again. That boy said, who you say?
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I mean, I just said I don't think he elite defender. He gonna put up 20 though.
He had some nights where he get off.
They gonna give up. Like we just talked about in basketball, you got to have somebody that can play their role. And we can do this another day where we talk about like how Ezra looks at the tiers in basketball for players. But you got to have those role players, bro. You got to have that person that don't want to be MJ. But he knows he's a damn good defender, and, he'll shoot the occasional three. The Tony Allens and the Danny Greens of the world have won people championships. Mm-hmm. Let's not forget that.
That's real.
I did want to bring up something else, though. That's right. You got to play your role sometimes. But I did want to say this. These owners got to get out of their feelings. Yes, Kyrie wanted to go to Los Angeles. That was the city. Obviously the Lakers would have been a great fit. I've been saying that since last year. The Clippers would have been a great fit. But these owners got to get out their feelings, bro. Because there's a report out there that the Clippers were offering Luke Kennard, Terrence Mann, several first-round picks, and some second-round picks. Why didn't you take that?
If I'm KD, why would I want that?
Well, you could flip the picks. You can't flip Spencer Dinwiddie. You just traded for him.
I don't need to flip Spencer Dinwiddie. He played defense and he's a starting point guard
I
in the
know,
NBA.
but the Nets don't have any first round picks.
Fuck
You
them
can
picks.
obviously they.
I
Huh?
shared that meme. I shared that meme in the Slow Bros the other day with a LeBron face on it saying "fuck them picks" because
I
that's all it
agree,
is.
but what I'm saying is, if you grab the picks on, what's today, Sunday, and then you flip them out on Tuesday, it don't matter.
I don't think it worked like that though.
It does. There's no restrictions on that as long as you're not trading
I think you
back-to-back
gotta wait
year
90
first
days,
round
right?
picks. No, that's players. That's what I'm talking about with the players.
But
So
still, these teams trading 2027 and 2029. I mean, 2023 just started yesterday. Like, goddamn.
right, but if you go, to me, that's a better deal, right? Because future picks are always valuable. We don't know who the hell is going to be coming up the ranks in 2029, but that might be the next Anthony Davis or
I'm gonna
Zion or
tell you why
somebody
you
like
don't do
that.
that trade. I'm gonna tell you why you don't do that trade, E.
Well, my point was, you can flip those picks to like a Oklahoma City or Orlando who
And get who?
have good players that they don't want them dudes on the court because they're trying to tank. Oklahoma City is so good this year, and I'm saying good because they were trying to be trash. They're so good this year that they're gonna have to sell off half the team at the deadline because they're trying to tank.
SGA, hey, bro,
SGA,
for real.
that
SGA
boy
and
built
Josh
different.
Giddey
30
and all them
plus.
boys are balling their ass off. Lou Dort and all them, them dudes going off.
I was the only nigga on Lou Dort, boy. I swear to God.
But what
boy.
I'm saying is, so let's talk about Lou Dort. He a veteran guy. He already got his contract. You mean to tell me that you can't take them, Team friendly contract, all right? You mean to tell me you couldn't get them picks from Los Angeles, the Clippers, and flip one or two of them for Lou Dort and somebody else?
Nope.
So Oklahoma City ain't. Come on, we talking about Sam Presti. Sam Presti trying to get all the Infinity Stones.
It ain't about them.
He is.
Look, I don't want no team to be in any position to help the Clippers. Straight up. So Clippers, fuck the Clippers.
Your bias aside, these owners got to get out their feelings. If your player want to go to Houston and Houston's got the best offer to make your team better, take the damn offer. Get out your feelings.
Man, you can't. All right, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that because I gotta play devil's advocate. You can't do that.
It wouldn't be Jim if he wasn't playing devil's advocate.
The devil's advocate part of this show.
I'm only scratching my head because it's the truth. You can't do that, bro. Because at the end of the day, look at the situation we in now. Like, all right, I hate to bring this up, but let's take it into terms of like the streets are you in jail? If a nigga tell you to go wash his drawers, or if he say like, give me your pen, and you give him your pen, or the next day he gonna say, give me your shirt. Now you done gave up your shirt. Before you know it, you bent over your bed. So now
but a lot of
if I give the players what they want all the time, guess what? What's the point of me giving you a damn contract? Because now you know you gonna get your money with me.
But you gotta understand. You gotta understand leverage. So for the Nets,
ain't no leverage.
The Nets had no leverage here, right? Because Kyrie's walking out as a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to get something for him. It's not like Dallas was the only team running for him. There were 4 teams that we know of that were in the run.
Right.
Take the best deal. Like some of these other guys, like Kevin Durant. Oh, man, I want to trade. The Nets said, hey, we're going to trade you if we get what we want. They went around. Nobody wanted to give up what they want. Hey, look, buddy, you still under contract for 4 years. So
you're making my point. You're making my point, though, E. Like, it's an underlying issue. So, like, I'm not saying, me personally, yes, you take the best deal that's out there. I agree with that. But it's to the point now where the owners, these team owners, they're having to make decisions based off of what's best for the league long term, not just for their team. Yeah,
that's not true. Look at San Antonio.
How's that not true?
Look at San Antonio. Kawhi Leonard wanted out of San Antonio.
Yes,
obviously, we all knew he wanted to go to LA.
Right.
Whether it was the Clippers or the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
They said, okay, Kawhi, we're gonna get you out of here, buddy. Have fun in Canada.
Right.
Because that was the best offer. that they
Not
got for him.
no. That was not the best offer they got for him.
So
The reason why he went to Canada is because the league itself, the league as a whole, individual teams as a whole, was like, okay, if we continue to let these players dictate what we gonna do with our organizations, we fucked. We're legit fucked.
what proof do we have of that? I don't know about
What
any
proof do
other
we
offers
have of
that
that?
hold on. My point is, you saying that, but like, who else was offering up an all-star caliber player, a first-round pick, and a center? Like, I'm interested to know if there were better offers for Kawhi Leonard than that, because I don't think they were. And nobody wants, a bajillion of those Lakers picks and all that other stuff. Just being real. But there are some times when you just got to take the best deal. Like when the Anthony Davis trade, everybody knew Anthony Davis wanted to go play with LeBron in LA, but the Pelicans made sure to get the best deal.
And they did.
And they did. But
and they did.
AD had no leverage. He said AD was still there for another year, and he basically told the city, hey, look, I'm not re-signing. I'm not going to sign another max extension.
All right.
So go ahead and get some for me while you can, because after free agency next year, I'm out. I'm like, okay.
Right, we still getting stuff, including Big Frenchie.
This is from the website of clutchpoints.com. I'm reading, and I'm reading this to shout out Clutch Points. San Antonio wasn't in the mood to do any favors for Kawhi Leonard. With that said, the franchise sent him to the Raptors, a team he had zero interest in playing for before Masai Ujiri and Nick Nurse. However, the Spurs did have trade talks around the league with three other teams. The Lakers were going to give up Brandon Ingram and Kyle Kuzma plus picks. That would have been that would have been nice. That would have been extremely nice, right?
That's a good one.
The Spurs turned that down?
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. The Clippers only had draft capital, right? The Sixers wanted to give up Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid. Either one.
And that's hard for me to believe that they would have gave up Embiid.
Obviously,
Simmons, yes.
Embiid, Simmons, yes. But you got to think, at the time this trade was supposed to happen, Ben Simmons was legit in the top 10 in the NBA. Yes, he did not shoot threes.
Still ass.
He's ass now, but I'm saying at the time of this trade,
he's always been ass,
bro. Mind you,
fair.
Time out. Mind you, the Raptors were the luckiest shot away from losing to these Sixers to go to the finals. So don't give me this Ben Simmons was ass shit, because I know a lot of niggas that was balling out with Ben Simmons on 2K, talk about Ben this, Ben that, and everybody was talking about Ben was the second coming of LeBron James if he gets a jump shot. So
I mean, to be fair, I've never been a fan of Ben Simmons. That's just me, and he literally, played down the road at LSU.
That's real.
Brandon Ingram was in that draft, if I remember, and I was like, Brandon Ingram's way better than Ben Simmons.
Right. So we don't lose the point. Clearly, you see these teams are having.
Well, no, and I did say before, I was not aware of any offers better than that.
Wow.
Now, Kyle Kuzma and Brandon Ingram were not the players back then that they are now.
Fair.
DeMar DeRozan, to be fair, out of all the players we've mentioned, was the best player of all the folks we just mentioned.
Absolutely. I'm not disagreeing with that.
So that's what I'm saying. Obviously now if we look at it, yeah, you're probably taking Kuzma and Brandon Ingram because Kuzma's been playing his ass off in Washington, and Brandon Ingram's been nothing but great in New Orleans.
He been street clothes, but he.
But back then, you could argue
that on the court,
Toronto's offer was the best offer, because you're getting DeMar DeRozan, you're getting an All-Star, arguably at the time probably a top 30 player in the league. You got Jakob Poeltl, who's still there for them. And then I don't know what they ended up doing with that first round pick. But, at the end of the day, my point, owners, get out your feelings. If old boy want to go play in Portland with Dame Lillard and they giving you the best offer, just go. Let whoever's the owner of the Blazers blow up his franchise and set you up for success. Like, obviously the Pels aren't perennial contenders yet, but they have so much draft capital now, all these good young players. To me, that's better. in the long run. Yeah, Anthony Davis, he went to LA, he got a ring. You the Lakers, it worked out for you. You
Yeah,
did what you had to do.
them bitches ain't doing shit now. Just pissing me
But
off. That's all they do.
now, the Pelicans definitely winning that trade.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
think if you look at it from the Lakers' perspective, you didn't give a fuck if you were winning or not. You knew
Fuck them picks.
AD was going to get you a ring or get you to a ring. So, it's one of those situations. You cool if you lose the deal because you trying to get a championship.
But then again with AD, that's if his big ass on the floor.
Right.
If he ain't on
Well,
the
you
floor,
already got
they
one.
ain't doing shit.
You already got one. So it's like,
you got one.
I don't know how LeBron feel. I don't know if he's going to go in the office and try to make a move.
Well, speaking of LeBron, after the news came out that Kyrie got traded to the Mavs, Brian, we like doing subliminal shit. Brian hopped on Twitter, 3 words. Maybe it's me. And I felt that shit. Maybe it's me.
Maybe it's me.
You ever seen that? I forgot what movie it was, but this guy, he was like, so fuck me, right? So it's fuck me. All right, cool. I feel like that's Brian energy right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's be real. Other than the Kyrie trade, the only other trade that was kind of centered around the Lakers was Zach LaVine,
and Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, and for Russell, doing a swap and trade, a trade like that with Chicago. So where do the Lakers go from here? Being that they were in the market for a player of Kyrie's caliber, where do you go from here if you're the Lakers?
Respectfully, the Lakers have no assets, so I don't know how they're going to get better.
That's not true. The Lakers got them first round picks in 27 and 29. We have seen a team recently accept that shit. Okay. So let's be fair.
Correct. But y'all keep trotting Russell Westbrook out there, and nobody want him.
Somebody do want him, man. They just ain't spoke up yet. That's it.
Who, Jim?
Look. I like Russell Westbrook. I like Brody. I wish he was somewhere still getting his triple doubles and getting his team as a 7th seed in the playoffs. I wish Brody nothing but the best. But the league don't want to touch him with a 10-foot pole, man. And the Lakers know that. You can't add Austin Reeves and
we got to keep Austin Reeves. I like Austin Reeves.
Oh Lord, you see, and that's the problem. You got no assets, and now Austin Reeves is untouchable. You ain't gonna get nobody.
Hey, bro,
like
chill,
that.
man. Chill, man. We got assets.
But seriously, outside of LeBron and AD, like, who are you gonna trade? You just got Rui. You're not trading him. You can't. Like,
yeah, I don't know. Hey, I don't know how to feel about this.
LA Lakers, take that 27 and that 29 first. Go get Lou Dort from Oklahoma City. that's what's gonna work. Hey,
Lakers can get Shea.
Or you just keep all that. You let it ride. You beat ass. LeBron's gonna retire, and you build.
You ain't got your first.
You smoking on that booty juice right now, boy. You drinking that booty juice right now.
Look, this is Los Angeles, okay? If you ever get to go to Los Angeles, yeah, they got the 2 football teams. They got the Dodgers. They got the Angels. That is a Lakers town.
Talk to me.
That team is purple and gold throughout the city. They cannot sit here and just have a meddling play-in basketball team.
That's why the Clippers live in the basement. That's why the Clippers live in the basement.
But that's
the problem is people are starting to pay more attention to the Clippers because of the Lakers haven't been doing great.
Do you know that the Lakers have lost like the last 11 games to the Clippers?
Boy, I know.
And the sad thing is,
I'm dead ass.
It's still a Lakers town. It'll never be a Clippers town there. But seriously though, I'm not trying to troll. But besides Austin Reeves and Brody, who else can you throw out there and try to get somebody worth a damn?
Man, we can get Lonnie Walker.
You got lucky with Rui. I ain't gonna lie.
Lonnie Walker been playing good.
Kendrick Nunn and some 2nd round picks. Washington just didn't want him anymore. So they was like, whatever, we'll take that. That's whatever, cool. But, if you want somebody like Zach LaVine, Russell Westbrook ain't enough, respectfully.
If you tanking, it's enough.
Hey, But that 27 and 29 first round pick is though.
Yeah. Come on, man. Hey, we could trade him. We'll trade him back to New Orleans and hey, bro, look, give me a BI. Give me BI back, man.
Oh no, y'all made that mistake once.
Shit, no, it's over. Y'all
B.I.
not
ain't
getting BI.
going, huh?
BI ain't going
Shit,
nowhere.
BI done moved into the crib and he's like, shit, I'm posted up now.
BI
You
posted
Yeah,
up in Metairie.
know?
Bi one of them humble dudes, bro. Like he's
Yes.
so happy to be in New Orleans because New Orleans like instilled faith
Embraced
and
him.
trust in him, embraced
Right.
him. He ain't
That's
never
all it
leaving.
take. That's all it take.
BI
Look,
probably
Man,
looked
for
at
any look,
Lonzo like, nigga, you tripping. All right, just
for
go ahead and
real
leave, bro.
shit though. He
look,
probably did.
for
Nigga, they got
anybody.
weed ass chicken wings out here, boy. You crazy?
Right.
Yeah. Man, this gumbo off the chain, bro. I can go to fucking Dragos, get me some charbroiled
What?
oysters. They
Got
crazy.
Zanya, big ass over here, always eating, bro. Like, I'm good, bro.
Get the beignets in the
Look,
morning?
Nola,
Man.
Hey,
look,
hell,
Nola.
CJ McCollum last year, he got traded over. That man immediately signed an extension. He was like, man, I ain't under Lilo's shadow no more. You know, these folks giving me free gumbo and rice dressing. Like,
Nigga, that
I'm
crawfish,
staying
that
here, bro.
crawfish
That's
going
it.
hard.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Like,
if you embrace Nola, Nola will embrace you. If
That's
you don't
facts.
throw no shade at Nola, Nola won't throw no shade at you.
That's
Why
facts,
did
man.
the whole everybody in New Orleans, hell, even the whole world basically don't like Eli Apple because he
Oh
threw shade
Lord.
at the Saints. Hey, why they don't like Anthony Davis? Because he threw shade at the Pelicans. If you don't throw shade,
y'all ain't had
you
no
ain't got no
y'all ain't had
friends.
no trainers, bro. Y'all was sharing trainers with the Saints, bro.
to be fair,
Hey, look, bro.
he's still all
Hey, bro.
band-aid.
He is, bro.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
I mean,
Well, look,
that's one of the things. When he on the flow, he do his thing, but
Oh,
that's
when he
forty
healthy, he a
percent of the
top five
season.
player, bro. AD a
absolutely.
That's
top
only
five
forty
player.
percent of the season, and that includes
Yeah.
if they make the playoffs.
Mark my words. The Lakers make the playoffs, niggas in trouble. That's all I'm saying. Cause
Hey,
Absolutely
who
not.
beating a healthy Lakers team? You got 7 games. You got to see them. 7 games, man. Come on,
Man,
bro.
all you
All you
gotta
gotta do
do
is
is just let LeBron and AD score their 80 points, and then
and you score
that's it.
just
81,
give
and that's
Brody
it.
some room to shoot threes.
Hey, don't worry. Hey, don't worry. Austin Reeves gonna ball out. Don't worry.
Man, look, Austin Reeves would have to drop 30 each game to have that shit go to 7.
Right. Well, look.
I don't see it. I
You
don't
don't
see it.
see it? Well, we just gonna have to see. We're just gonna have to see, man. That's gonna conclude our NBA segment. Before we get on up out of here, we're coming down to the end of the show. I want to take a quick second. I want to highlight Derek Lewis real quick. We're gonna get into a little bit of MMA.
The Black
The
Beast.
Black Beast, man. You know, he had a fight this weekend against Sergey Pavlovich, Sergey Spivak. And he lost in the first round to a submission, dog, armbar. He's currently on a 3-fight losing streak. Is this the end of the Black Beast as we know it?
No, sir, it is not. Dana said that man ain't going nowhere.
He
So
love him. He not going nowhere.
he love him. He love him. Black
Keep that
Beast should
man
be
away
back.
from wrestlers, man. Keep that man away from wrestlers.
He be
Facts.
back.
Well, he got knocked out the last. Other than this one, he got knocked out his last 2 fights, though.
He did. He did.
Yeah, that is true.
He got
He
knocked
did
out
get
his
knocked
last
out.
2 fights.
Damn, that is true.
Yep.
Hey, bro.
Ooh.
Black Beast. Hey, bro. Who knows, man? Who knows what? Sometimes,
It's the
in
fight game,
MMA,
bro.
This is the fight
it's the
game.
fight game. It's the fight game.
That's
You know,
You
facts.
people
know,
gonna lose. You know,
Any given day.
look,
hey.
everybody. Go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say, some people lose, and the ghosts gotta lose. Now, records might show that they might be undefeated, but hey, John Jones have had some close fights, bro.
That's facts. That's
Some
facts.
close.
Uh,
Some might argue he lost
Everybody,
some.
everybody
So
can't
you
beat
know what I'm
Khabib and
saying?
go. Everybody
29 and
can't beat
0.
Khabib and go
Yeah,
undefeated. You know what I'm
you
saying?
know,
That's real.
it's
That's
only
real.
And look, let's be honest. The UFC can't do nothing with him Because the heavyweight, like who really in the heavyweight division? That's
Nah, the heavyweight division is not what it used to be, bro. Like,
exactly.
it's not.
And
It's not.
and Black Beast, he's a fan favorite. If that
Right.
man fighting, people gonna watch
Yep.
because they just want to, they gonna watch the fight so they can hear what dumbass shit he gonna say after the fight, win or lose. That's gonna make them laugh and turn into a meme or something. Because I mean, how many times have y'all went back and watched the "My Balls Was Hot"
Oh yeah,
video
we done
after that
laughed at
fight?
that shit a
Like,
couple
come on,
times
bro.
for sure.
Yeah,
Man,
He ain't
that
going
that
nowhere.
that little sound bite gonna stay on the internet forever.
absolutely. But I think, to be
So,
honest with you, I think it's just more important that these guys need, like, let me not say these guys. Derek Lewis does need to start winning some fights so he can stay relevant. It's cool to make fun and jokes, but you gotta start winning some fights, my dog.
Yeah.
You're on a 3-fight losing streak. It's time to turn that bad boy around. I'm not saying you ain't putting in the work, but at least get you a fight just to get your spirits back up, my boy.
Yeah, he need a
little tune up or something.
A little tune up.
is it really 3 fights though?
It is.
Yeah,
it
lost
is.
3 fights in a row now.
Yes, sir.
Wait. I'm trying to think.
He lost to.
So he
lost to the Shuey guy. Then he lost to
tied to Ivasa.
Then he lost to
to
that other Russian, and now he done lost to this one. So that's 3 fights.
Okay. So yeah, okay.
That's
I thought the Blades fight was somewhere in there. Okay, so that was his last win.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, look, Derek Lewis, we love you, my guy. Get you a goddamn win. So,
hey, bro, hey Jim, since you you moving to the Houston area, man. Hey, bro, once you go by, find that man, go by, and be like, hey, big dog,
hell
get
no.
you one. I mean, no, that ain't gonna be disrespectful because obviously I don't want to see that man put hands on you because we seen that man's hands.
I'm gonna shoot that nigga, boy.
They least.
hey, that's self-defense right there.
That's self-defense, my boy.
You ain't got no chance.
No.
Hey, go to Houston, find my dog, and tell him keep his head up. Just
right.
Encouragement,
for real.
Encouragement. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
That's it.
A little bit of encouragement go a long way.
Straight up. Well, look, we coming down to like legit the final minutes of the show, and I want to get into this last bonus segment. It's called Hold 'em Accountable. So, guys, y'all each have a minute to go and get it off your chest. Who do you want to hold accountable, or what do you want to hold accountable? I'll keep a timer, and the time starts now. E, you can go ahead and take the flow, my boy. Hold them accountable.
All right. I'll go back to what I said earlier. So NBA owners, get out your feelings. If your superstar don't want to be there no more, ship them off. Get the best deal. You businessman. There's a reason why you were able to buy NBA franchise because you know how to negotiate. You have leverage. Use that the right way. Set up your franchise for the future for success. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna also take this time. Hell, teams that need a quarterback, NFL teams, go get your quarterback. Figure out your quarterback situation, bro. I'm looking at the Saints. We got to figure it out too. We in there. Just
New Orleans, he talking to you.
Yeah, New Orleans, the Jets, we talked about them a lot tonight. So go ahead and get your quarterback situation fixed up. You ain't going nowhere if you don't have a quarterback. This ain't 2002 where Brad Johnson,
cut him off.
Won your Super Bowl.
Cut him off.
Just saying.
E had to hold him accountable. T, you look like you're ready to let one fly, bro. Go ahead, hold him accountable, T.
Hey, bro, we gotta hold referees everywhere accountable, bro. NBA, NFL, everywhere. Hold them accountable. This college, hell, my boss man, he in that realm too because he is a official. Hold him accountable, man. Look, you gotta get the calls. You can't get them all right, but you gotta get at least 90% right. And to the NBA officials, y'all gotta stop with get out y'all feelings. Get out y'all feelings. Stop teeing these dudes up over, stupid stuff. If they walk in your face and cuss you out, tee him up. But if he walking away and he turn around and look at you, you ain't gotta tee that man up. Just let it be. Let it slide. It's all good. We all know you're gonna come back on the next what if call and you ain't gonna call it anyway. So why tee the man up? Why add up his text for some for him looking at you crazy.
Cut him off. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Krystian is coming down to you, man. Go ahead and hold him accountable, brother.
Ooh, holding them accountable. Let's see. I hate that I got to think about it now that I'm on the clock. Shit.
Time ticking, boy.
Oh, man.
Hey, it could be anything, man. Your Uber Eats guy messed up your order the other day.
You know what?
Hold him
I'm
accountable.
going to take the different route. We're going to go some self-accountability. I'm going to hold myself accountable. I need to get back on my gym shit, you know? Need to stop procrastinating and get back up on it like I should be, like I used to.
That's some good shit, Chris. I need to do
I
that
love
too.
it. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I respect it.
I can't really think of nothing. I was gonna try to say something funny, but I don't have nothing tonight.
I got
But
you.
I'm gonna hold myself accountable. I need to get back up in the gym, tighten my diet back up. You know what I'm saying?
Bet.
Cut him say
off.
that.
Good shit, Chris. Good shit, man. Look, man, I want to hold the NFL accountable. Tonight in the Pro Bowl, bro. I know it's all fun and games, but Snoop Dogg is not no goddamn defensive coordinator, bro. So I'm holding y'all accountable. Don't ever do that to me ever again. I know it's flag football. I know, but every other coach out there was of football descent. Snoop Dogg is not a football descent. Okay, I know
What you mean, bro? He coaches.
I know he coached. I know he coached Little League. I understand that. But I'm talking about you got Hall of Fame players coaching, and then you got this nigga Snoop Dogg on the sideline floating, talking about get him in defense. Like, get your ass out of here. Get out of here.
He there for vibes, bro.
He definitely vibes.
That's all it is.
So look, I'm gonna cut myself off right there. And this was a great show. I appreciate y'all rocking with us. Continue to share. Remember, like and subscribe. Every like and subscribe gets us closer to another like and subscribe. So,
yes,
like and subscribe. We are On The Go podcast. We love you. We thank you. Share with a friend. We out of here.
Tell somebody.
Much love.